Now, I don't mean to call you out, but honestly, if you're watching this video, however you stumbled across it, I'm assuming that you're a loser, you know? Like, we have something in common. There's a reason you're here, okay? Don't act surprised. I still remember when I realized that I may or may not be a loser, an alleged loser, when I saw this TikTok about like loser girl core or something like that. It was like loser girl activities, and I was like, oh, I cross off every single thing on this list. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, don't make fun of my shirt. Okay, my mom got me this shirt. It says Instaham. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of fits with the vibe of this video. But you know, I saw that TikTok about being chronically online and character AI and anime and K-pop and all these things, and I'm like, okay. I look around my room. I'm surrounded. I've been able to mask it so well that I didn't even realize that I'm one of you. Well, one of us now. There is a loser girl canon event, and I feel like it is boy bands. I feel like it's boy bands, or at least you have some type of obsession with like a popular male artist. For me, I don't remember which came first, but it was Justin Bieber, then Jonas Brothers, then Big Time Rush, then One Direction. Then it led to like BTS, you know? But that's like the pipeline. That's the loser girl pipeline. If you don't hit at least one or two of those things, actually no, if you don't hit all of those things, you're not a true loser chronically online girl. Like, you're just not. Me, all throughout like elementary school and middle school, I used to have One Direction everything. I have so much One Direction memorabilia, it's crazy. I don't know if that stuff will ever be worth money one day, but if it is, I will be rich. I had the watches, the necklaces, the jewelry, the shoes, books, notebooks. I used to write their names in every notebook I had in school. This is low-key. If you know this person, you are truly a chronically online person, and I love you. Sorry, that's crazy. I'm being parasocial, but like the other way around right now. Megan Loves Bieber? I think that's her name, Megan Loves Bieber. She used to do so many One Direction DIYs, and I remember she had me painting the British flag, or I don't think that's correct, the UK flag? I'm sorry, I'm American. I don't know like the flags. The UK flag and the Ireland flag. I would be painting that stuff on Vans, on my wall, on my mirror. It was just crazy. I was very obsessed. This is like the beginner of loserism. I was one of those people that had their walls covered, like all four walls, every single one covered with posters. Like, I was that person. But in my other childhood room, because I am an only child with divorced parents, the other room had like these huge, it wasn't cardboard cutout. It was almost something a bit worse, which is like stickers, like life-size stickers of the members on my walls. But this was the thing, okay? I wasn't the only one that did this. I got this from the Megan Loves Bieber girl, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry if I'm blaming you for no reason. I think she had that, or either she had a cardboard cutout. I don't know. I'm pinning the blame on her. But anyway, that's the extent to which I was like a loser. And I'm not using the term loser in like a bad way or a negative way, because like, you know. But honestly, understanding this, I realize why I am the way I am. I am probably, most likely, yes, neurotypical. I think I am neurotypical, but I'm always like, maybe I have a little bit of tism. I don't know. I took a test and I got like a, I don't know. I'm not going to self-diagnose, but there's something off. You know, I think we can all agree. If you watch this channel, you see me talk, you see me do things, something is wrong. Like, just a little bit, maybe. Understanding my loser behaviors has helped me like come to terms with that. I think back on like the types of media that raised me, because it wasn't just like the boy bands and the male artists. Like, yeah, male obsession, sure. This is just male obsession in a different form. But YouTubers, the OG YouTubers, old YouTubers, they truly raised me. I feel like I have a little bit of a millennial white male flair. And I think that's where it comes from. Like, in some of my most recent formative years, like in high school, I was watching the big three, Drew, Danny, and Curtis, like all day, every single day. Like, they were my holy grail. I was so obsessed. Like, I think my personality, who I am, is literally their fault. I'm a victim. I'm a victim of white male commentary YouTubers. Oh, that actually doesn't sound good, because they actually do be criminals. I forgot about that one. I did also really like, you know, TMG, like Cody Ko and Noel Miller, but I've always liked Noel better. I know a lot of people are starting to say that now because, you know, Cody is a And a lot of people are like, oh, I never liked Cody, I always liked Noelle. But no, I have always liked Noelle. I literally, Noelle has always been funnier. This is when I realized white privilege is a thing. For sure, 100%, this is when I realized. Because Cody is like, he reacts to things. He has a bit of like internet humor, like, I don't know, he's not that clever in his jokes, but Noelle is so good of like riffing with other people. He's so good with coming up with like random shit. And he's just so funny. Like, he makes Cody seem funnier, but he's not. It's actually so sad how all this turned out. Like, all the old YouTubers just turn. I don't know. I never want to be an old YouTuber. I want to stay new gen YouTube forever. But sometimes I think, am I to blame? Not I'm to blame for their behavior, but like, I liked all of them. I watched all of them. I used to watch Tana. I used to watch Shane Dawson, which is even crazier. I didn't know he was doing the Mammy special. I didn't know he was doing all that. I was like, I don't know, 12 maybe. Well, actually, let's look that up. I don't know what era that was. Okay, we're doing some research. Okay, I just looked up Shane Dawson's channel, and honestly, it is so it's so crazy to me how these people just never die off. They never die off. It doesn't matter what they do, they will always come back. This is what he did at the time when I was a fan. His latest video from 6 months ago has 3 million views. The one before that, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million. 3 million. They never die. They never go away. They're like damn roaches. They all are like conspiracy theory videos, and I feel like that's his audience. Like the psychos, the weirdos, like, yeah. He's catering to his audience. He knows what they want. They're weirdos just like him. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. I feel like you can't talk about like loser core, loser-itis unless you mention 2020. That was the peak of loserism for everyone. People that have never been losers in their life suddenly were depressed, gooners, chronically online, just down bad, completely down bad. My people were watching, which not black people, but just my fellow loser women were like into Crollo, Levi. I don't know. I don't like AOT. That's one thing. I never liked AOT. I never got down with that. I don't know what it's about. I always see TikToks of people reminiscing on that time, and they're like, yeah, bro, we were so down bad. I'm like, relax, I was not that down bad. I was down bad mentally, depressed, but not, I wasn't on that gooner-ish. I was down all right. I was down, but also like thriving at the same time. I think it's because at first, I feel like this is how everyone felt. It just felt like a long snow day. Like that's how I was in high school at the time. I was like, ooh, long snow day. Then I was seeing my people, and this time I actually mean black people, being killed. So that was a fun time. That was a great time. You would think I'd have like loser inflation during that time, like my loser activities would go up, but they actually decreased. I don't know how I was coping with that time, because I don't know. I don't even remember it, which I think that's a sign of like bad trauma. Anyway, back to Crollo. I always see people talking about Crollo. I'm like, I don't know what. Ew. I've never seen edits, I've never seen fan art, I've never seen anything but people just saying. Should we look at like TikToks or something? Why is my chair so squeaky? Oh my gosh. No hate to the Hunter fans. I know the show's probably good because everyone loves it, but I just have not seen it, so I'm sorry. Should I just look up like Crollo aura? Hold on. Where's his aura? Where's like the aura farming? Oh. Okay, I don't know. I don't see the aura. I'm just gonna leave it in 2020 with the rest of y'all. We're just gonna go over like the loser list, and if you resonate with any of them, you unfortunately have loser-itis. I'm sorry. I am diagnosing you. You have it, yes. If at any point in your life you have liked the Macon boys, come on. You know you got it. If you've ever liked the Dolan twins, but honestly, you could be a normie and like the Dolan twins though. Because the Dolan twins were kind of like bro-y, you know what I mean? But also like, but no, that's still like chronically online to even know about them though, you know what I mean? Like some people know them from Vine. That's kind of normie behavior. Like that's normal, that's not really loser behavior. But there's crossover, so I'm still gonna count it as loser behavior. Sorry, loser-itis, not loser behavior. Also, this is like this is a pro-loser environment, okay? This is a safe space. I'm not shaming you. You can do that yourself if you choose. Character AI. If you're a character AI enjoyer, there's no test you need to take, you have that. But you know, I've had my fair share of character AI nights. I've been on character AI. Okay, let me tell you, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. I shouldn't say that on the internet. I don't mean it in a weird okay, I didn't mean it in that type of way. It's just I was being like, it was a joke, because like wild nights, like, oh, an interest in K-pop is loseritis. Yes, I'm sickly, you know. I can't even show you. Oh, yes, I can. Like, yeah. But honestly, I'm off it. Not that I'm off my K-pop phase, but like I'm off the over consumerism, like super mega fangirl part of it. Like, I don't really care about these people, like their day-to-day, what they're doing, really. I just want the music. Unless it's BTS. Unless it's BTS, then I care a little bit, but still not too much. We're not getting too parasocial, okay? These are grown men. These are grown men. What's the point of this video? I don't know. I guess I just wanted to hold more space for like losers. Female. It's not femcel. Femcel is completely different from like loser-itis. Femcel, incel, that type of stuff is like completely we not that. We not that. But you know, I just wanted to find my people, I guess. I guess, like, where the crazies? Not the crazies. Not that you're crazy. I would never call you crazy, queen. You're not crazy. But really all this is just like teenage girl behavior. Like, teenage girls, what do we do? I'm not a teenager. I am not a teen. Oof. You know, like obsessing over things, being fans of things. Like, it's just teenage girl core. Teenage girl core. There's nothing wrong with it. I think the degree at which you are the degree of your diagnosis makes it, you know, a bit more odd. But if it's just like a casual loseritis, like it's treatable, you take a little bit of medication every day, like it's okay. You know what I mean? We're not in like the chemotherapy part of the loseritis. Like, you don't got it that bad. If you got it that bad, you might want to go outside and touch grass. Honestly, this is just another yap session. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a better video next week. Maybe. We'll see.